Hey guys, it's lesson 20, and let's go and get started with evaluating expressions. So we're going to evaluate some exponents. Okay? So let's look at number 1. We have 2 to the power of 3 plus 3 to the power of 2. Okay? So then what is 2 to the power of 3? Well, it's 2 times 2 times 2, right? And we know that's 8. And then how about 3 to the power of 2? That is 3 times 3, and we know that's 9. So what we're actually doing is 8 plus 9, which is 17. Okay? Let's look at number 2. We have 0.1 to the power of 3. And what does that mean? That means 0.1 times 0.1 times 0.1. Okay? And then let's multiply these two, the 0.1 times 0.1, okay? And then we know that it's 0.01, right? Because 1 times 1 equals 1, and then there are 2 values that are on the right of the decimal point, okay? So we add a 0. And then, now, we do 0.01 times 0.1, and we know that's 0.001, because again, 1 times 1 equals 1. Then there are 1, 2, and 3 values that are on the right of the decimal point. Okay, so 0.001 is our answer. So go ahead and finish the rest. And then let's move on to the next page. So multiple choice questions. So here we're given the definition of an equation in mathematics. And equation is basically a statement that two mathematical expressions are equal. Okay, so equations must have an equal sign and mathematical expressions on each side. Okay, so it must look like this. There's an expression, and then an equal sign, and then an expression. Okay, so knowing that bit of information, let's go ahead and look at number 1. So, which of the following is an equation, right? So we have to determine which one of these are an equation. So let's look at choice A. Is that an equation? Well, no, it does not have an equal sign, right? Nor mathematical expressions on each side, so that's not it. How about number B? Well, yes, it does seem like an expression, right? Because we have mathematical expressions on each side, and then there's the equal sign present. Okay, how about C? Again, it is an equation because there are expressions on each side, and then there's an equal sign. How about D? There's no equal sign, right? No. How about E? Yes, it is, right? Because expression on each side, and then the equal sign. How about F? No, it is not. So, B, choice B, C, and E are an equation. Okay? And then again, for reasoning behind your choice, we can refer to this definition over here. Okay? And then for number 2, which of the following is not an equation? So this time we have to choose the ones that are not an equation, right? And so this one's not. So G is not an equation. That's an equation, right? because it has mathematical expressions on each side, and then there's an equal sign. That's an equation. That is not an equation, right? And then K is also an equation. So we have G and J that are not an equation. And again, for the reasoning behind your choice, we can again refer to this definition. Okay? So go ahead and try the rest. And then let's work on word problems. So number 1, a value of x makes the expression 2x plus 6 equal to 12. Okay? So we are looking for x, right? And so how do we set this expression up? We set 2x plus 6 equal to 12, okay? And so when we solve for x, we have to subtract 6 on each side, and then you get 2x equals 6, right? And then you divide 2 on each side to isolate the x, and then what you get is x equals 3, and that's your answer, okay? And then for number 2, for what value of x the expressions 4x plus 6 and 2 plus 12 have an equal value. Well, again, we're going to set those two expressions equal to each other. 2 plus 12, okay, and then we could simplify that as 14, right, and then we're going to subtract 6 on each side, and then we get 4x equals 8, divide by 4, and then x equals 2. Okay, so that's it. Finish this page, and here's your answers.